Known for her tough spirit on Alaska: The Last Frontier, Jane Kilcher has faced unimaginable challenges. But behind her resilience lies a heartbreaking tragedy that you've never heard about before. In a remote corner of Alaska, Jane experienced a personal loss that forever changed her life. The devastating event, one that shook her to the core, is something the cameras didn't capture. This tragedy isn't just a moment in time, it's a journey of healing, strength, and finding purpose again after everything seemed lost. You may think you know Jane's story, but what you didn't see on TV is what truly defines her as a mother, a wife, and a survivor. Let's dive into the truth behind the headlines. Jane Kilcher's journey from the bustling streets of Anchorage to the rugged wilderness of Homer, Alaska, is a tale of transformation, resilience, and the unyielding spirit of the Alaskan frontier. Born Christina Jane Furman on September 14, 1974, she was raised in a family that valued self-sufficiency and resilience. Her parents, Bob and Sarah Furman, instilled in her the skills necessary for survival in the Alaskan wilderness. From a young age, Jane was taught to fish, hunt, and live off the land, preparing her for the demanding lifestyle she would later embrace. But what truly shaped Jane's character? Was it the harsh Alaskan winters, the isolation of homestead life, or the deep familial bonds that tethered her to the land? Perhaps it was a combination of all these elements that forged her into the resilient woman we see today. In 2006, Jane's life took a significant turn when she married Atsley Kilcher, a member of the renowned Kilcher family known for their homesteading lifestyle. This union marked the beginning of her journey on the Kilcher homestead, where she would continue to live off the land, fishing, hunting, and embracing the challenges of frontier life. But how did Jane's past experiences influence her role on the homestead? Her background as a commercial fisherwoman brought invaluable skills to the Kilcher family, enhancing their ability to thrive in the Alaskan wilderness. Every summer, she must provide her family with enough fish to last them through the long winters. Southern Alaska is home to some of the largest halibut in the world, as well as silver salmon, king salmon, red salmon, cod, trout, and more. Jane targets all the available fish species in the area each and every year. Her journey wasn't without its challenges. In 2015, Atsley suffered a near-fatal accident while hiking, leaving him with multiple broken bones and punctured lungs. Jane, thrust into the role of caregiver and homestead manager, faced the daunting task of keeping the family afloat during her husband's absence. Despite the hardships, Jane's resilience never wavered. In 2016, she and Atsley reaffirmed their bond with a vow renewal ceremony, symbolizing their commitment to each other and their shared life on the homestead. Today, Jane Kilcher stands as a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Alaskan frontier. Her life is a powerful reminder that, even in the most remote and challenging environments, the human spirit can endure and thrive. Her journey continues to inspire viewers of Alaska: The Last Frontier, who see in Jane not just a survivor, but a beacon of strength in a world where the odds are often stacked against you. So, what lies ahead for Jane Kilcher? Will she continue to embrace the challenges of homestead life, or will new adventures beckon her beyond the Alaskan wilderness? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Jane's story is far from over. In 2006, Jane Kilcher married Atsley Kilcher, a fellow Alaskan with a shared passion for the wilderness. Their relationship was built on mutual respect and a shared love for the rugged lifestyle of the Alaskan frontier. Together, they became central figures on the Discovery Channel's reality series, Alaska: The Last Frontier, showcasing their daily lives and the challenges of living off the grid. Their partnership appeared strong, with both supporting each other through the trials of frontier life. But what happens when the wilderness becomes a backdrop for unraveling relationships? In July 2023, Jane announced on her Facebook page that Atsley wanted a divorce, expressing deep hurt over the decision. Here we go. Atsley is divorcing me, and it is very unfortunate, but I cannot control it. Lost my best friend and it hurts, but I guess that is life. It won't stop me. This revelation shocked fans who had admired their on-screen chemistry. Speculation about the cause of their split intensified when Jane appeared with a black eye in an episode. Some fans speculated that her injury might have been a result of domestic violence. However, Jane clarified that the injury occurred during a rifle scope accident on the show and emphasized that she had nothing bad to say about Atsley. She also urged fans to respect her family's privacy, stating, "Leave my kids alone. My girl isn't and hasn't been a part of reality TV, and the facts are not even straight when y'all go after her." Despite these challenges, Jane has shown resilience. In November 2023, she posted a selfie with the caption, "Single," signaling her readiness to move forward. She also joined the cast of Bering Seagold, partnering with Emily Riedel, and has faced online criticism with positivity and confidence. Meanwhile, Lee has remained silent about the divorce and his current relationship status. He continues to be a part of Alaska, the last frontier, living on the homestead with his family. The reasons behind their split remain private, leaving fans to wonder what truly led to the end of this once strong partnership. In June 2015, Lee Kilcher, known for his role on Alaska, the Last Frontier, experienced a life-altering event that left fans and loved ones in shock. While hiking in Otter Cove, Alaska, Lee fell off a cliff, sustaining severe injuries that included a broken arm, shoulder, ankle, hip, crushed ribs, and 2 punctured lungs. Lee's recovery was nothing short of remarkable. Despite the gravity of his injuries, he remained optimistic and dedicated to his rehabilitation. In an Instagram post, he shared, "My recovery is going slow but steady to me, but the doctors say I'm recovering fast all considering. Working hard with my physical therapist and looking forward to running and jumping from trees and mountaintops again someday." Jane Kilcher, his wife, stood by him throughout this challenging period. She managed their homestead and cared for their family while supporting Lee's recovery. Her unwavering commitment was evident when she received the news of his accident. In a Discovery Channel clip, she recounted receiving a call in the middle of the night informing her of the incident. She explained that Lee had taken a wrong step while hiking with a friend, leading to the fall. Fortunately, his friend had a satellite phone and was able to call for help, resulting in a helicopter evacuation. The aftermath of the accident was not just physical, but also legal. Lee filed a lawsuit against Otter Cove Resort, alleging that the lack of proper signage contributed to his fall. He sought $100,000 in damages, but the resort denied liability, stating that the incident was due to his negligence. Fast forward to July 2023, and the Kilcher family's journey took another unexpected turn. Jane and Lee announced their divorce after 17 years of marriage. Jane expressed her feelings on Facebook, stating, "Lee is divorcing me, and it is very unfortunate, but I cannot control it. Lost my best friend and it hurts. But I guess that is life. It won't stop me." The reasons behind their separation remain private, but the end of their marriage marked a significant chapter in their lives. Despite the challenges, both Lee and Jane have continued to pursue their passions. Lee resumed his participation in Alaska, the Last Frontier, showcasing his resilience and determination. Jane, on the other hand, joined the cast of Bering Seagold, signaling a new direction in her career. Her involvement in the show reflects her adaptability and strength in the face of adversity. The Kilcher family's story is a testament to the unpredictability of life and the strength of the human spirit. From a near-fatal accident to personal transformations, their journey continues to captivate audiences, leaving many to wonder, what challenges will they face next? During her time on television, Jane Kilcher faced intense public scrutiny that many might find unimaginable. Viewers often criticized her appearance and lifestyle choices, leading to body shaming and negative comments on social media. Despite the hurtful remarks, Jane remained resilient, using her platform to advocate for self-acceptance and to defend her family's privacy. She addressed the criticism head-on, emphasizing the importance of kindness and understanding in the face of public judgment. But what drives people to make such harsh judgments about someone they've never met? Is it a reflection of their own insecurities or a societal tendency to tear down those in the spotlight? Jane's experience raises important questions about the impact of public scrutiny on personal well-being and the need for greater empathy in online interactions. In a world where social media amplifies voices, both supportive and critical, Jane's decision to confront her critics with grace and dignity serves as a powerful reminder of the strength found in self-acceptance. Her journey encourages us to reflect on our own behaviors and the ways in which we engage with others, both online and offline. As we continue to navigate the complexities of public life and personal identity, Jane's story serves as a beacon of resilience and a call to action for kindness and understanding in our interactions with others. In 2014, Jane and Lee Kilcher, stars of the popular reality show Alaska, the Last Frontier, found themselves entangled in a legal controversy that would test their resilience and bring the pressures of living under the public's gaze to a whole new level. The controversy began when they were charged with using a helicopter to spot bears during a hunting expedition, an act that is prohibited by law in Alaska. But why would two experienced hunters who lived off the land for so long be caught up in such a scandal? What would drive them to take such a risk, knowing the legal implications? The incident raised questions about the ethics of modern hunting practices and what happens when traditional ways of life clash with modern laws and regulations. The charges, though serious, were eventually dismissed, much to the relief of Jane and Atz Lee. However, the cloud of suspicion that hung over them didn't just disappear overnight. Even though the legal matter was resolved, the emotional toll it took on both of them was profound. Living in the public eye, where every action is scrutinized and every decision is magnified, can be incredibly stressful. But when something like this happens, it brings an entirely new level of pressure. The media frenzy that followed didn't help matters either. The intense scrutiny from the public and the media raised even more questions. How do you cope with constant judgment and unwanted attention, especially when it feels like the world is watching your every move? In a way, this incident highlighted the complex nature of life in the spotlight. For Jane and Atz Lee, it wasn't just about navigating the wilds of Alaska. It was about navigating the intricacies of fame, public opinion, and the way their personal lives became intertwined with the expectations of others. How do you remain true to yourself in such a turbulent time? Could this be a turning point in their lives, or just another challenge to overcome? The legal controversy was just one chapter in a much larger story. And the real question remained: how would they emerge from this experience? Would they be able to rise above the adversity, or would it have a lasting impact on their future in the public eye? After 17 years of marriage, the news of Jane and Atz Lee Kilcher's separation in 2023 left many fans stunned and heartbroken. But what led to this unexpected ending of a seemingly solid relationship? Why did a couple who had spent nearly 2 decades together suddenly choose to part ways? Jane herself took to social media to share the news, posting a heartfelt message that conveyed the immense pain of losing not only a partner, but also her best friend. The announcement marked the end of a significant chapter in her life, a chapter that had been filled with shared experiences, challenges, and unforgettable moments. As Jane expressed her feelings of loss and reflection, the question lingered in the air. What caused the cracks to form in this long-standing marriage? Could it have been the pressures of living in the public eye? Or perhaps the strain of balancing their individual lives with the demands of their shared career and responsibilities? Many fans were left wondering whether there was more to the story that had yet to be revealed. After all, a relationship that lasts for over 17 years is bound to face trials and tribulations. But what pushed them to this breaking point? For Jane, the divorce was more than just an end to a marriage. It was a turning point in her life. In the wake of the separation, she began reassessing her personal goals, what she wanted for herself moving forward, and the future she envisioned for her family. Was she seeking a fresh start, or an opportunity to rediscover herself? Could this new chapter in her life lead to unexpected growth and transformation? While Atz Lee's side of the story remains largely private, one cannot help but wonder how he is navigating this change. What does the future hold for him and Jane? Both individually and professionally, their separation has opened a floodgate of questions about love, change, and personal growth, and fans are eager to see how both Jane and Atz Lee will redefine themselves in this new chapter of their lives. In the aftermath of her highly publicized divorce, Jane Kilcher faced an array of personal challenges that not only tested her resilience but also sparked intense public curiosity. How could a seemingly strong marriage lasting 17 years suddenly fall apart? What went wrong behind the closed doors of one of reality TV's most watched couples? Jane found herself not only coping with emotional distress, but also navigating the harsh scrutiny of online critics and trolls. It was a combination of public exposure and personal hardship that pushed her to the edge, causing her to lose an astounding 25 pounds in a short period of time. But what truly led to her dramatic weight loss? Jane openly attributed her significant weight loss to the intense stress and pressure that came with dealing with the fallout from her divorce. The relentless criticism she faced from strangers on the internet only added to the emotional toll, leaving her feeling vulnerable and overwhelmed. But what if this struggle wasn't entirely negative? Could there have been a silver lining to these trying times? For Jane, the answer seemed to lie in her ability to turn adversity into an opportunity for self-care and personal transformation. In the midst of her hardships, Jane chose to prioritize her health and well-being, focusing on regaining control of her life. Could this period of struggle have sparked a deeper sense of self-awareness and growth? As she learned to navigate her emotions, Jane emerged from the storm with newfound strength and determination. She used her journey to heal and transform, proving that even in the darkest of times it's possible to find light. How do we face such challenges in our own lives? And what can we learn from Jane Kilcher's ability to transform pain into personal empowerment? It's clear that Jane's story isn't just one of hardship. It's a testament to resilience, growth, and the power of overcoming adversity. What's next for Jane Kilcher as she continues her journey of self-discovery and healing? Only time will tell. Following her separation from Lee, Jane Kilcher found herself at a crossroads, eager to explore new opportunities that could help her redefine who she was and what she wanted from life. As many individuals do after a significant life change, Jane sought a fresh start, one that would allow her to step away from her past and focus on her personal growth. But what exactly does it mean to start over, especially after a public and challenging separation? Jane's journey is more than just a shift in her personal life. It's a profound transformation that many can relate to. In her quest for a new chapter, Jane joined the cast of Bering Sea Gold, a popular Discovery Channel series that chronicles the lives of individuals working in one of the most dangerous and lucrative industries in the world, gold mining in Alaska. But why would someone choose such a high-stakes environment after experiencing a tough separation? For Jane, it was about more than just the thrill of gold mining. It was a chance to test her resilience, her adaptability, and her ability to thrive in an environment that constantly pushed boundaries. As part of Team Emily, Jane not only learned new skills but also explored different facets of her personality that she hadn't had the chance to express before. Being part of such a dynamic and challenging team provided Jane with a unique opportunity to prove herself, both to others and to herself. Could this new chapter be the key to unlocking hidden strengths that she hadn't recognized in herself during her marriage? And how did the harsh, cold waters of the Bering Sea change her perspective on life and her future? This new venture on Bering Sea Gold was more than just a career move for Jane. It was a deliberate step toward healing, growth, and self-discovery. In this high-pressure world of gold mining, she was not just a participant in the industry, she was rewriting her story. So, what did Jane Kilcher learn about herself while diving into this high-stakes world? Could her journey inspire others who are also seeking a fresh start after hardship? Throughout her time in the public eye, Jane has been an unwavering advocate for her family's privacy, a stance that has sparked both admiration and curiosity among her fans and the media. But what drives this fierce dedication to safeguarding her loved ones from the often intrusive lens of the public? Is it a personal belief, or perhaps a deeper understanding of the price of fame that has shaped her viewpoint? Jane has consistently defended her children and ex-husband from public scrutiny, constantly reminding the world that their lives should not be subjected to the same level of examination that she faces daily. But how does she manage to draw such clear boundaries in a world where celebrities are often expected to share every detail of their lives? Her commitment to protecting her family has never wavered, even in the face of intense pressure to reveal more personal stories. She has often spoken about the emotional toll that being in the public eye can take and how the invasive nature of fame can harm the people closest to her. It raises an important question. Does being a public figure mean that your loved ones should automatically become public property too? Jane's fierce stance challenges that notion, offering a refreshing reminder that privacy is a fundamental right, even for those who seem to live their lives in the spotlight. This focus on privacy isn't just a passing trend in her career. It has become a cornerstone of her public persona. She has often stressed that her family's well-being is her top priority, above career achievements or public accolades.